Welcome. This is Gist in the Condo.
On that beat. On that beat.
And they were saying the girl is confused. They are trying to tell the girl that no, you don't
I'm not trying to
understand.
dispute her point, but I'm just saying it's always men this, men that, men this. Sometimes men want to actually be there, you know.
They want to get married, but they don't want to get. Speaking of marriages, okay, let's get into today's topic. If your parents had access to social media and dating apps like we do now, do you think their marriages would last? Let me say that one more time, okay? Yeah. If your parents had access to social media and dating apps like we do now, do you think their marriages would last?
So personally, I think it will, because these dating apps and all this social stuff is just something people just do. If you are true to yourself, if you know your self-worth and all, you can make any relationship you enter into, if it's meant to be, it is going to be. Because I don't think it will influence you that much to end in a bad relationship. But then, that is just my opinion.
Well, I just think that it has got nothing to do with social media and apps nowadays.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people now know their rights. So obviously marriages are not lasting longer because now people are educated, they don't need men to take care of them. So I don't know. I feel like with or without apps, I think
Are you saying that maybe marriages were lasting because our mothers needed our fathers to take care of them?
yes.
But our parents work, right? Both, right?
Yes.
Okay, but
Like back then, a lot of people were not working. It's like
okay,
most
I get your
women were
point.
staying at home. And also, when you talk about dating apps, so you mean how are dating apps? Because to me, it brings another question. That what do dating apps have anything to do with marriages lasting longer or not? Maybe I missed the question.
Okay, see, I'll go on different route, yeah?
yeah.
Because the truth is, you learn or you get educated by things you see,
Right?
things you listen to,
Right?
yeah? So, either ways, why are things not lasting now? You go on Instagram, everything we're feeling each other is all up on the negative.
Yeah.
If he's keeping his phone private, he cheats him, you know?
Yeah.
Things like that. If he stays out late, he's with his baby mama or something. Like, we're all just feeling on negative things. Then our parents didn't have time. They come back from work, they sit down, they put on TV, they watch together. Nobody had time to go and listen to if Nkechi cheating.
Netflix in the bedroom.
Yeah.
But now, it's more like it's easily accessible to do all these things. You get into a little fight with your girlfriend and you go outside and you just say, okay, let me sit down on Instagram for 2 seconds. And you start swiping on, you just start going, scrolling through Instagram. You see this
And
fine
you
girl.
see someone twerking.
Instead of you
Working on your
Instead of
relationship.
you working in your relationship, you're out here pouring and then messaging people. Like it changed everything. That's why
So
technology
wait,
is
basically
good.
you're saying technology has done more harm than good.
To marriages.
No. I won't say more.
I mean,
because
like-
it's not good. Like I can't for a fact say it's done more.
No, I
good.
mean relating to this topic.
Related to this stuff.
Yeah, it has done personally.
Yeah, it has.
For marriages.
It has.
But there are other topics.
During our parents, what was Tinder? When our parents were here, what was Tinder? What was Bumble? There was nothing. They were not available. These things are easily accessible now.
But I feel like you know what? Social media has everything. So you basically pick where you want to go, what you want to.
That's why I said.
There are accounts that are pro-marriage. They you know, they tell. Yes, you know,
But
like.
that's what I was saying, huh? Back in the day,
Yeah.
do you think they didn't have the same problems we have today?
I feel like it's like saying
did.
that
I
social.
Wait,
did.
hold on. Do you think they didn't have the same problem?
They did have the
So
same problem.
what was available then? Okay, what's available now that's not available then?
And the accessibility to see other people's relationship
But
and
that is
stuff.
your choice.
No, it's not your
approach
choice. It's not your
somebody.
choice. That's what
Excuse me. Whose choice
okay,
is it?
let's assume we're friends. Eh?
Right.
If you check my Instagram,
Right.
I post the most annoying shit. Like I'm like this guy who just hates women generally. On
Okay.
Instagram, yeah?
Okay.
Now you're my friend. You're gonna view my story.
Right.
And my male friends are watching as well.
Okay.
So every day, Patrick is saying if she does this, she's this.
Yeah.
If she says this, is you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now generally, men have this notion that if a girl has slept with more than 4 people,
Yeah.
they belong to the streets.
Yeah.
Come on, we do that. We sleep with more than 10 people.
Yeah,
We
you
belong to the
guys
street.
belong
That's what
to
I'm saying. The things we see,
trash
the things
in
we
the
read, the things
gutter.
we feel up.
They influence us a lot.
Social media is good. Hold on, no offense. Social media is good, but I'm telling you, it's one of the major reasons because it's easy for you to reply a guy's message now. Before, how many men will come to your husband's house to come and check you? Or your boyfriend's house to
Throw
come
a
and check
stone
you?
on the roof.
Yeah,
when you're going to see the
they're
girl.
not that old. Like they still have their workmen.
When our
that do
when
the same thing.
our parents were our age, they didn't have this
Guys,
access.
I have a problem with this because it sounds like we're saying the reason why it's like the same thing with
Yeah.
saying that the reason why we are sinning more now is because of social media type
Yeah,
of.
It's
like
not
it
necessary.
feels like
you-
that's what
It's
you
yeah.
not
are saying.
necessarily sinning.
You were gonna
Come on.
sin anyway.
We're talking about a relationship.
You know-
the question was.
Let me repeat
Yeah,
the question. Yeah, let me
Let's
repeat
go
the
back
question. Okay, if your parents had access to social media and dating apps like we do now,
Yeah.
right? Do you think their marriages would last?
It's what no. It's there's a tendency. Not obviously at this point, not every marriage is dead because of social media.
Right.
Yeah,
There are some
that's-
people who can carry up. I'm telling you, the weak-minded ones, the ones that sat down in their quiet spot. Do you know how many?
So you
Wait,
can agree
wait.
that it's an individual person.
Of course, but it's the reason why most marriages, most relationships are going on.
No,
Let me hold on. Let me explain something to you. Back in the day, if you're dating, how do we used to when we were in high school? It was text. It was letters.
Letters and
Letters.
I love you like a cup of
Yeah,
tea.
Yeah.
It was letters. But now.
writing punch songs.
This is it. Now you can't restrict people from messaging. Let me put it this way, yeah? You can't restrict people from messaging. So on Instagram,
But you can choose who you respond to.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you can.
There's some
Your
girls.
account is
See,
private.
I'm sorry, women. You know I'm about to hit you guys hard. That's what
We
Okay,
are here. We are here.
I was talking to a friend last night.
Uh-huh.
And generally now, if a girl follows you, she's already in your house. This is what we think.
Follows you on
Wait,
IG.
I'm using IG as now.
Oh, okay.
There's some girls like that. That's what you guys don't understand.
Wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean if a girl follows you on IG?
Um,
I'm just making like
A scenario.
a scenario.
Okay.
Okay.
This is how some girls actually think. Once the girl follows you on IG, man, you're smashing that girl.
that is how most
Wait,
girls
That's how
think.
some girls.
Wait,
I won't
wait,
say
wait.
most, I won't say
Let's
majority,
see.
I won't
Wait,
say
you
majority.
followed me and I follow you back. It means you're gonna smash.
Yes.
I followed you
See,
back. How are you
some
gonna
girls,
smash?
some girls,
think like
yeah, some girls think like that because I have gotten personal messages asking me, has this girl been to my place before? Just because we are following each other,
It's happening. It's a toxic girl.
and I don't have anything to do with her.
It's individual
It's
person.
part of
marriage.
the.
So the reason why you're not saying this, it's
Nah,
simple,
this is weird.
because you're not that kind of girl. But I'm telling you, 6 out of 10 girls will do this thing.
Okay, so is it safe to say that the reason why our parents' marriages were lasting is because of our parents as people
Yeah.
and not social
They
media?
didn't have any influence,
Life.
more private life.
That's the more private life. Social media. Listen,
Now everything is
a girl will
exposed.
tell you if you don't post a picture, you don't love me. How the fuck is that? How?
Yeah, why are you hiding me?
No,
I'm not. I know why.
But like your dad,
Why
didn't have
hiding?
social media.
You are mine.
Dating
Hold on,
on Instagram,
Hold
okay?
on.
Don't
How do
hide
you
me.
amount how I feel about you to a fucking single post?
No,
I think that's
honestly.
also miscommunication.
Even
in
on
a
my birthday, you
relationship.
can't even post
No.
me.
Why do I need to post you?
Don't hide me. Don't act like you're single. Don't even get me started on this.
Okay, there's a difference
There was-
between your relationship
Exactly.
being a secret and being private.
Yes.
I get that.
Hold on.
That's
Tutu,
true.
wait,
I
wait,
get
wait.
that.
Last night there was a question. I like,
365 days.
hold on now. Can I say something? Last night there was a question that came up with if your girlfriend, like if your boyfriend or girlfriend uploads a picture and you go comment, hey, you're looking good, and the person,
Deletes.
boyfriend or girlfriend, deletes it. What should you do? A lot of people were saying the relationship is over.
I don't understand.
Why are you deleting?
Hold on. Just wait. I sat down in the house, I'm like,
Why?
so that means the whole time you were in a relationship with this person was just because you wanted to come on his post. Like, how do you guys compare your emotions?
Let's try and see what they want to say.
You love someone, and all that matters to you is whether or not he posts.
Wait, can I say something?
Say what you want to say.
Honestly, I don't know. I personally, I am for private relationships. It's okay.
Good.
But don't make me feel like you're keeping me a secret.
Okay.
If you post me too much, I'm gonna be like you're compensating. You're definitely cheating.
Okay.
If you don't post
my
me,
God.
I'm cheating.
If you do it too much, we are cheating. If you don't do it, we are still cheating.
Wait. Let's go back to the topic. Let's go back.
We have diverted.
This is what I'm saying.
But I still
This goes back to what I'm saying. If there was no social media, right?
Yeah.
Would your husband be worried that if he doesn't post you, you're gonna leave?
No.
Good. That's it. Thank you. I'm done.
It all leads back to the more private life because right now everything is out there in the internet. You see anyone's stuff, like when you're having the least trials or troubles within a relationship, you already have someone there. Oh, come and talk to me. Let's talk. Let's do this.
You're
Let's
the
do
one
that.
tripping. It's your personality.
No. Let
Can I
me.
ask you, Al? You mean our parents didn't have friends or neighbors that they would confide in?
They do, but back then they don't make everything public. Whatever happens at home stays at home.
Do you know how many times your parents?
But you
do know how
guys-
many times your mom and dad fought?
Yeah.
The difference
What does social media have?
right now,
Anything to
right now the difference is when I'm having a little bit of issue, I know what to post on the internet to let people text me.
Okay, let me just
So
say
everything,
something.
people
I understand. What
like
you
I know what to post to let people know that this guy is going through something. I'm single, so someone should text me. Girls know what to post to get guys to text them.
What's funny is I still don't get it. Yeah?
Wait, I want to say something because actually, I've just from what everyone is saying to me, it sounds like it depends on who your parent is and their personality. Because, for example, we go on social media, right? If you're a Christian, right? They're Christian accounts. You can see Bible verses and follow them. And pastors, we all see people reposting pastors on Instagram, right? Then there's also the ungodly accounts and stuff like that, you know? So if you go to your explore page, right? Your explore page is like gathers up that interests you according to what you're interested in, right? Exactly. So your explore page is a mirror of your personality, what you like, who you are as a person. Yes. If you go to your explore page and you see twerking all the time, check yourself. Check yourself. So it depends on your parents' personality. It's not social media or dating or nothing, fam. Nah.
Earlier, I said, let's put up a situation whereby you are three are like the religious ones.
Okay.
But I'm friends with you guys, and I'm not religious. Yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
Good. My post is all about the streets, you know, whatever. And y'all post Jesus Christ all the time.
Right.
And every time Tutu comes to you go, you guys give her advice, but nothing changes in a relationship.
Like Christian advice.
Yeah, Christian advice.
Okay.
Nothing changes in a relationship.
My
And that one
relationship
time-
with you or with,
No, with
anybody. Okay.
But that one time, she comes to me, and I tell her, bitch, if he's fucking up, you go fucking up, man. And she tries it once, and the man reacts better. Who do you think she's going to listen to from then on?
I'll listen to you, but it was because of my personality that I took your
It
advice.
was because I made myself easy.
No, it
because
was
of me.
not necessarily.
When
Not
I did what I did.
You listen
wait,
to
you
his.
guys-
You've seen the life I did.
Why don't you guys want to put the responsibility on our parents? Their marriage lasted because of who they are as people, and
No,
if it fails,
that's-
it's because of who
No,
they
no,
are
no,
as
no,
people.
that's
It's not
not-
social media.
The reason, the
Oh,
key
yeah.
question has to do with it's surrounding, or social media surrounding the relationship.
Right now, it's more easier for things to end than things to last.
I agree with
Because
that.
people
Because-
are now independent.
Not necessarily.
Guys,
Because
if you
let's
go, let's
example.
give an example of
Yeah.
Bumble, right? Bumble, you can pick if you don't want to. Like when you go on a dating app now, they ask you what you're there for. If it's friendships, you go in a section where
Yeah.
everyone
Friends.
wants to be friends. If
Yeah.
you want dating, they'll put you, according to your interests. I feel like it's the same thing.
No, back
Why
then.
don't you want to make your parents
That thing is-
dating
that thing is-
apps just to meet up, hook up, and then
They should be technically they should be responsible for whatever happens in their marriage. But back then they didn't have that choice. When you marry someone, you're
Okay.
stuck with that person for life.
I get your point.
You can't go back home.
Now we have a choice.
Now we have more opportunities.
I won't even say that. Again, it's simple.
Now I understand.
There are many things that happen in your parents' life
Yeah.
as a kid.
Yeah.
You didn't know.
You didn't.
Yeah.
Now, there are many things happening that might be happening in my life that someone who doesn't know me from Adam, just because he or she follows me, automatically
knows what is going.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
it's like
that's why when some people tell you, I do not like posting, not because we're not in a relationship, but because it's private. I don't know if someone is trying to get to you and come through me. You know what I'm saying? All those things, there are people that actually do not want to post. It's not as if they are running from something. Or
You
not.
do with all of you guys is that you don't want to put the responsibility on our parents.
What responsibility?
If the marriage is going to work, it's because of who they are as individuals, and if it's
Okay.
going to end, it's because of who they
But the
are,
question
not
says-
because of social
No,
media
the
or
question-
dating
the
apps.
question refers to social
Uh,
media.
Yeah.
Okay,
If it was saying our parents' generation are doing better than our
Okay,
generation.
let me say this. If 90% of marriages were lasting, then by now I'll say only 40%. So,
Actually, I was
okay,
that's because
yeah.
everyone on social media is mistakes.
That's what I'm saying. You're feeling that energy.
Right.
Yeah, basically, because I see someone who is
The
single.
moment your boyfriend does something little, that
It's
on
a
a normal,
wrap.
on a normal day, you just sit down and wait for him and talk about it. You guys just go, boom, okay, fine, next guy, boom.
Yeah,
You're
men are
replying,
trash.
Men are trash. This is what I want.
Niggas ain't
This-
shit.
I want-
It's just nothing.
And then you go and make a bigger mistake.
Oh, that's
Nah, you're
Always something
tripping. That's
very
your
stupid.
personality.
And then when you now finally realize that, oh my
Oh,
God,
I
had to
fucked
be
up.
fucked up, then you're damaged.
But it's because of who you are as a person, right? Okay, can we agree that it's
Yeah, it depends on the person.
It depends on who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm telling you, social media plays a huge role.
yeah.
What you see, your mental, you don't understand this thing, you're feeding off energy. Your mental health is just going, okay, streak. Okay, see, honestly, yeah, I can't tell you to avoid social media because it helps a lot, especially during this pandemic. Social media has helped many of us battle depression and other things
Yeah.
like that.
True.
But I'll tell you, do not feed off of everything you see on social media because sometimes, or most times, your story might be different from one other person's story, but you guys just ended up happening to be like, your boyfriend was out at 9 p.m. and that's it. Therefore, it's fucking up. So do not feed off of the energy. Try to make better decisions. Relax. Think about things. Process things before you attack anybody. That's just it. It's easy. Because if you focus on that energy, whether you like it or not, someday, one day, you're going to fall short. You might not be caught. You might just get scot-free ball. It's going to be there. It's going to be a dent. You're going to feel guilty. So try as much as possible not to feel off of the negative energy. And don't stay too much on the positive because they can deceive you too. Thank you.
Okay, so I saw a quote that said something like the same water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's not really about your environment, it's about what you're made of. So I think for me, who you are inside determines the outcome of most of your relationships. You know, like it's because of who our parents were and who they are. That's why their marriages have lasted, you know. And so right now it's because of who we are, what we do, what we believe in, and all this other stuff that make each one of us who we are. That's what determines whether your marriage is gonna last or not. That's it. It's each person's responsibility. That's what I think.
Yeah, I basically agree with whatever you're saying because we as individuals have to take accountability for whatever we do. Whatever we see of the internet, whatever we learn from it or try to practice it, we have to take accountability for it because the moment we expose ourselves to other people, they also bring themselves or whatever they have learned. So we have to make sure that if we want a relationship to last, we have to work towards it. We shouldn't just expect people to make it work if we are not giving in and effort because a relationship is a two-way street. You do work, I work. You work, I work. We have to work together to make it work. If we don't, it will just fail. And whether it's because of the social internet or because of whatever reasons, if we don't put the effort in, it won't work. That is all I'm going to say about it.
Well, I just think that there is no formula to this thing. So whatever works for you can't work for me. So at the end of the day, just do you.
Okay, so these are our insights on how social media affects marriages and if marriages would have lasted way back then and how they would last now. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.
On that beat.